Respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Today I want to share with you a story. Before I begin the story that brings deep insight and timeless wisdom, let me introduce you to the man behind it. A man who wore madness like a mask. But beneath that mask was one of the wisest souls in Islamic history. He is known as Hazrat Bahlool Dana, Rahmatullah Alayh. His real name was Wahab bin Amr, and he belonged to the Arab tribe of Banu Imman. He lived during the time of the 5th Abbasid Caliph Harun al-Rashid, around the 8th century. He was a companion of Imam Musa al-Qadim, alayhi salam, the 7th Imam in the Shia tradition. Bahlool Dana, also known as Bahlool Majzoob, insane, because he was deeply lost in the love of Allah, unaware of worldly surroundings. He had no house, no settled place to live. He walked barefoot through the streets, and wherever he grew tired, he rested there. He rarely spoke to people, but whenever he did, his words held deep wisdom. One day, a man came to Bahlool, confident, proud of his intellect. He said, "I have 3 questions, and no scholar has answered them yet. First, if the Allah exists, why can't we see him? Second, if Shaitan is the one who causes sin, why is man punished? Third, you say Shaitan is made from fire, so how can fire hurt him in hell?" Bahlool didn't argue. He didn't give a lecture. He simply picked up a clump of clay lying on the ground and threw it hard at the man's head. The man screamed in pain. Blood trickled down his forehead. He rushed to the authorities. "Bahlool hit me! I demand justice!" When Bahlool was brought in, he said calmly, "I didn't hit him. I just gave him the answer to all 3 of his questions in one strike." First question. You asked, "If Allah exists, why can't we see him?" Bahlool said, "You're in pain, right?" The man said, "Yes, I am." Bahlool asked, "Then show me the pain. Where is it? Can you hold it in your hand?" The man said, "No, but I feel it." Bahlool smiled. Exactly. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not real. Second question. You asked, "If Shaitan causes sin, why punish the human?" Bahlool said, "Then go punish Shaitan for your pain. Why are you blaming me? Just as you hold me responsible for hitting you, you are responsible for your actions, even if you were influenced." Third question. You asked, "If Shaitan is made of fire, how will fire hurt him?" Bahlool asked, "What are you made of?" The man replied, "Clay." Bahlool said, "And I hit you with clay. Did it hurt?" "Yes, it did." "Then know this. Fire will hurt fire too, just as clay hurts clay." So Bahlool answered all 3 questions in a practical way. He didn't give long lectures. He used wisdom wrapped in action. We live in a time where we seek long explanations. We want science, proof, logic, and that is good. But sometimes, truth does not shout. It whispers, hidden in simplicity. Let me tell you another story. Once, a ruler who had a habit of drinking asked Bahlool a question. He said, "Sir, if I eat dates, you won't have any objection, right?" Bahlool said calmly, "Of course not." The man continued, "And if I eat some herbs along with them?" Bahlool replied, "That's fine too." The man said, "And if I mix all that with water?" Bahlool said, "Drink it with pleasure." Then the man argued, "So all these things are lawful? Dates, herbs, water. When all of these are allowed separately, why do you call wine forbidden? Isn't wine made from these same things?" Bahlool smiled and asked him, "If someone pours water on you, would you hurt?" The man replied, "No, water doesn't hurt anyone." Bahlool then asked, "And if a little mud is mixed into that water?" The man said, "Still, no problem." Bahlool continued, "What if I mix the mud and water, shape it into a brick, dry it, and then throw it at your head? Would you object then?" The man said, "Of course, that would kill me." Bahlool replied, "That is exactly how wine works. On their own, ingredients seem harmless, but once changed into something else, they can destroy a person. When Allah forbids something, there is always wisdom behind it. We must not twist His rules, just follow them. Jazakumullahu khairan. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.